Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host of Sharing Wisdom every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. on South African time, live on my Facebook page, YouTube channel, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you for joining us today again, ladies and gentlemen. It is very good place. It is very good time to be alive today, guys. Today I'm going to share more about education. I'm going to share more about education. What is education? Most people confuse education. They think education is only at the university higher level, but it's not always the case. Education mostly is not only about universities. Here I use my laptop again because I realized that using this I give you a very relevant information. First of all, I'm gonna read here what is education. Then when I read here what is education, I'll be able to open you the eyes so that you can gain that wisdom. This is sharing wisdom. First of all, they says this is a noun of the education. The process of receiving and giving systematic instruction. They say especially at school or university. When they say especially at school or university, it simply means that you don't find education only at school or university. You find education as something that is so broad because it's giving and gaining or receiving something systematic information. So whenever you give someone something, you are being educated. Whenever you get something from someone, you are being educated. So it is very important to understand, or it is vital to understand what is education and how we can use it. The other meaning of education that is similar, they say is similar, it says an enlightening experience. And they give an example. They say Petrus is a good workman. It is education to watch him. It is an education to watch him. So this guy, he simply say he is learning about Petrus. When he see Petrus doing what he do, he learns certain things. He gain or he receive education from this man. So it is very important to understand these things because without education, we are perishing. We are the world that is not going anywhere. We don't have a future. Education is being defined by many. The word, let me give you another example before I break it down in my own way. The word educate comes from the Latin educere, which means leading out the student into wider world of knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge is basically a wisdom. So you need to understand and be able to cherish this sharing wisdom program or sharing wisdom show because it is going to enlighten. It is going to change how you think. It is going to change how you see yourself as a person or what can make you more as a person. So education, I have defined my education in lot of things, in my own understanding. I always tell people mostly, education is not only at university. You can learn education from YouTube, can learn education from Facebook, can learn education from Twitter, you can learn education from magazines, you can learn education from newspapers, you can learn education. So meaning that whatever you expose yourself into, you learn education. So let's see what they say about types of education. Types of education. So I always go out there and share the wisdom. They say there is formal education, informal education, and non-formal education. So here I'm gonna show you learn education. They say so. I'm going to basically give you. Now you realize something. Education now is no longer need you to go to university, college, or learnership. The education now it simply means that you can learn on your own as well. You can learn on your own and you can give people wisdom without education, without you getting or paying a lot of money or getting a lot of money. Meaning education is more cheaper now than ever before. Anyone is able to be educated. Anyone is able to get something from education without even paying any cent. So now you realize that there is YouTube channel that you can, the YouTube channel is a channel of online where they upload a lot of videos. So those videos there, you watch them, whatever video that you want, you go to videos and you search those videos and you realize a lot of videos, they're explosive and they make a lot of money throw them. And when now what you do as a person, you get a lot of information from those YouTube channels. If you want to be a singer, you no longer need a videography nowadays. You just go to YouTube, you check how you can start, you check how to practice, and so forth and so forth. It is very vital to understand this. When you go to Facebook, you know what there is lot. If you want to buy something, you can buy it through online. So education is very broad. If you want to know how to use whatever you want to use, whether cell phone, whatever, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to Instagram, you search specific video, then you will find that. So guys, I don't want any of you to say or to complain, say I'm not educated, no one want to help me. No, it's no longer like that. It's no longer the case. It's no longer the case because education is anywhere. You can learn more from these platforms. So guys, I urge you to follow me on Facebook, Instagram to learn more about sharing wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm signing out and I hope to see you in our next video.